Buff Nation, what's going on tomorrow at, I believe it's 5 p.m. Eastern? We have a big time announcement from what could be the next potential Buff to join the 2025 class. And Coach Phil, all my guys know their assignments. Load Holt, that is offensive lineman playing at West Bloomfield High School in Michigan. Same high school as Brandon Davis Swain. Offensive lineman Jay Gardenhire. This guy's 6'8", 350 pounds. We'll get into some of his highlights if you missed my video that I did on maybe like a week, 2 weeks ago or so. But I wanted to read this. He put this out recently after careful consideration and discussions with my family, coaches, and mentors. I'm excited to announce that I will be making my college commitment decision on Wednesday, June 26th. This journey has been incredible, and I am grateful for the support and opportunities I have received from various universities. I look forward to sharing this special moment with all of you and starting the next chapter of my academic and athletic career. Stay tuned for the announcement, which will be made on X, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you so much, or thank you for all of your support, Jay Gardenhire. I want this guy to be a Buff so bad. I am feeling pretty good about this. Now, I'm not the biggest Twitter sleuth. You guys are really good at this, but if you just take one look at what he's been tweeting out lately, let's do this. Of course, you can see rated a 3-star rating right now, 24/7. I think he's more of a diamond in the rough. If you haven't seen my first video on it, I'll break it down more in detail there. But he's coming over from New Jersey over to play at West Bloomfield, Michigan, high school in Michigan. I think he'll get a lot more exposure there. I think that you're going to see his stock continue to rise as he plays there this year. But you can see retweeting Bravo Charlie, let him cook. Phil, all my guys know their assignments, load Holt. Absolutely love it. You can see he retweeted Chauncey Gooden's commitment and his message going after CU recruitment targets. And he's one of them. Jake Gardenhire is one of them. So hopefully they've connected. Then you can see right here, we coming. He retweeted this about all the great additions Phil Oldhole has brought in on this offensive line, completely reshaped it. And then you can see he's got his junior season highlights here, which we can take a look at here as I talk about this. I would absolutely be thrilled if he commits to the Buffs. That's what I want. Why we need big guys on this offensive line. You can't teach 6'8". You can't. And I think he moves pretty well for. Let me get myself out of there real quick. I think he moves very well for his size, no doubt. And I probably sound like a broken record here, but you will notice we're going after a different type of offensive line athlete. Somebody that is massive, that can move that can move very well for his size. You can see 71 right there. Okay, he could develop into that right tackle that we really need. Of course, we got Khalil Benson, Ethan Boyd here for a little bit. But outside of that, it is completely wide open on what the future of that position looks like. I think Gardenhire, again, he's got immediate strength to come in and play at the college level. I think one of the biggest things that we'll just have to see on is if he's fast enough, if he has that lateral agility to play right tackle. If not, you could see him kick inside to guard, which is what normally happens. You don't normally see guys go from like guard to tackle. You see them kind of move from the outside in. But again, for being 350 pounds, I mean, look how he jumps on top of that guy. I think he's shown that he can move his feet well at this level, get upfield pretty decently. Again, just an absolute monster on the field playing these guys and plays through the whistle, which is what I love. And we'll have to see how he develops throughout his senior year at West Bloomfield, but you imagine he's going to get quality coaching, some of the best coaching there in the state, one of the best programs there in the state. And again, I would be thrilled to see him commit to the Buffs tomorrow. That's my hope, or today, depending on when you're watching it. Now, if you're wondering, okay, what are the other offers that he has? Not a ton, which is why I also feel really good about this, because I think his best opportunity uh, is here at Colorado. Not only because we're a program on the rise, but to have the opportunity to be coached by Phil Oldholt, I think should not be understated. This has been somebody that has been well regarded, well respected uh, during his other stints at Ole Miss, at OU. Again, every Sooner fan that I talked to when Phil Oldholt was hired out here said, "You guys got a darn good coach. He's going to do wonders for that offensive line." And we're already seeing the dividends. Again, we need to get that extension rolling for Coach Oldholt. He has been worth his weight in gold for this team. And if we're going to win the Big 12, like Skip Bayless and Keyshawn Johnson or those guys on FS1 are talking about, it's going to have a lot to do with Phil Oldholt shaping this offensive line and making sure everybody knows their assignments right. But here are his offers. Sorry, those a little long-winded. Alabama, A&M, Boston College, Buffalo, Florida Atlantic, Marshall, Pittsburgh. So, and then Colorado. I would say that probably the two most interesting schools on that list are Pitt and CU. And personally, I'd much rather come out here to Colorado than hang out in Pittsburgh. That's just me. So y'all let me know, how are you feeling about this? I am feeling like he's going to be a Buff. If he is, we'll have a little commitment party to celebrate and just talk about everything else that's going on with the team. But until then, guys, I will be back tomorrow. More film rooms on the way. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, y'all, go Buffs.